How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Flo, and today I am sharing with you a build that I created specifically with Anomaly investigations in mind, which aims to strike a balance between offense and comfort. If you happen to cart more often than you'd like while doing Anomaly investigations, or if you feel like the monsters hit too hard, I guarantee this build will help you out. We're first going to go over the parts that you need and the decorations, then I'll go over the skills you get with the build. And finally, I'll demonstrate how comfy and efficient this build is in an Anomaly investigation above level 60. So on the screen you can see the armor pieces and the decorations, and as usual, all of this information is also pasted in the description of the video. Our weapon of choice is the Royal Order Bludgeon Plus, because it's a decent hammer with 10% affinity and purple sharpness, and it gives us those extra 50 points of defense. If you wanted to exploit a monster's elemental weakness, you can of course take a different hammer as long as it has a level 2 slot, but be aware that if it doesn't also have a level 1 slot, you will have to drop a point in either defense, defiance, or stun resistance at your discretion. Now let's go over the armor skills. A quick heads up, some of these skills are from Curious Augmenting or from my Talisman, namely Wirebug Whisperer, Speed Sharpening, Counter Strike, and Spiritbird's Call. These skills are not an essential part of the build, so let's ignore those and focus on the skills that we get from the armor and decorations. We have good old Critical Eye 7, Defense Boost 7, Attack Boost 4, and then we have 4 points in Defiance, which among other things mainly protects you from roars when the monster is enraged and gives you a bit more defense as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you need 5 points to block the roars for any of the afflicted monsters that we have available to hunt as of Title Update 1, but if there are any that I am unaware of, you can simply take a point off defense boost and get Defiance up to level 5. The defense loss will be negligible, since going from Defiance level 4 to level 5 also gives you 10 extra defense. And we also have Peak Performance 3, which gives you an extra 20 attack while you're at full health. Now I know what you're thinking, staying at full health while fighting afflicted monsters? What are you smoking? I'm smoking 1 point in Bloodrite and 2 points in Recovery Up. These skills will keep us at full health. You might think that 1 point in Bloodrite is kinda redundant since the monsters inflict us with Blood Blight anyways, but that's not something that always happens. Any non-physical attack such as Barioth's Tornado, Mizutune's Water Beam, Rathian's Fireballs, or Almudron's Dirty Bathwater will not inflict Blood Blight, to just name a few. Some weaker physical attacks also don't inflict Blood Blight. So when you do get hit by those attacks, you'll still be able to heal up thanks to that 1 point in Bloodrite. All afflicted monsters have many ways to damage you without giving you Blood Blight, so Bloodrite is an essential part of what makes this build so comfortable and good at keeping you alive. And paired with Recovery Boost 2, you will rarely ever have to sheath your weapon and use a healing item, if at all. And of course, we have Weakness Exploit 3 and Critical Boost 3, which are staple skills for big damage numbers. Windproof 3 is extra from the armor, kinda redundant since we're running Defiance as well, it's just there. And Stun Resistance 3 is for that extra comfort, so you don't get wombo comboed and sent back to camp. 1 point in Partbreaker, which makes the tiniest difference really, but it's there. And last but not least, a neat little point in Chain Crit, which is always good to have. And as I said earlier, the rest of the skills have been acquired through armor augments and are not crucial to this build. You can aim for whatever skills you prefer as an extra icing on the cake. It goes without saying that a point in attack boost is probably the best thing you can get for this build through Curious Crafting, but if you have no luck in that regard, a bit of extra defense on your armor is good too, or expanding your slots so that you can fit in more skills. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go on a hunt. I'm going to choose the highest level hunt that I have available at the moment, which happens to be either Almudron or Somnacanth. And since Somnacanth is a slightly easier matchup and everyone hates Almudron, we might as well pick Almudron. And let's remember that the purpose of this build is to make it easy for you to stay alive, while also minimizing your use of healing items so that you can stay on the offensive. But it's not infallible. If you play recklessly, you will get carted. Anyways, I'll let the hunt play out, but if you're not going to stick around for it, I'll just let you know in advance that I did not have to use any healing items during this hunt, and I spent the majority of it at maximum health. So Peak Performance was pretty much active throughout a majority of the hunt. Thank you so much for tuning in, take care, and until next time, happy hunting.